Hello and welcome to Top 7. My name is William Lebowski. Today we are at Brands Hatch in the new Vauxhall BTCC car. For a while in rF 2, I was banging my head against the wall of the new 992 Porsche Cup car just because of how much I love, well, really anything Porsche related, but how much I love the new Porsche Cup car. And so I was spending a lot of time trying to get that right and was just having a real handful of a battle with it and just wasn't getting anything right no matter where I raced, no matter if it was a mod or an official content. And so I was thinking about something else and I realized I just had this Vauxhall sitting around waiting for me to give it a good go as well. And Brands Hatch was just calling its name, and so I figured why not put those two together and start running some amazing BTCC races that I really fell in love with over this past year from rF 2. I think this was the biggest thing to be added in sim racing, I think, in 2022. I think it was by far the most exciting addition that we saw, and quite frankly, I never would have expected it to be so specific as the British touring cars. I thought maybe if you were going to guess touring cars, you might just go WTCR like in Race Room. However, obviously that exclusive license has been put in place with those folks over at Race Room. Maybe that's a conversation for a different day. I know a lot of people are upset about that specifically as it has come with the IndyCar and iRacing and rF 2 motorsport games. Anyway, that's not what we're here to talk about, but I just want to thank everybody here for sticking around. This is the last video. It's 3 a.m. I'm about to put my rig, disassemble it, put it in the back of a trailer. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the new place.
All right, there was a lot of movement there on lap one. I'm going to have to call that a pretty successful lap one, if I don't say so myself. But it's Brands Hatch, and anything can happen, especially in a touring car. Nonetheless, Brands Hatch. In a Vauxhall, nonetheless. I've never driven one, nor do we have these in the United States. From what I understand, though, this thing could break down on me at any point in time. Either that or it's a very sturdy bucket of bolts, one of the two. Don't really remember, quite frankly. It's not something I've ever cared about until I've tried to say something about the brand. But anyway, moving forward, onwards and upwards. The AI have been giving me a real fight here as I have been practicing, so hoping to really stick it and keep it clean through here. Although the thing about wanting to pass here at Brands Hatch is if you're gonna do it, you really have to stick it and you really have to send it. You can't just not commit because the corners are pretty quick. Oh. A lot of grass. That was a lot of grass. Did not expect to keep that car on the track there. But yeah, so even in the British touring cars, Brands Hatch, you really just got to send it if you want the pass here. It's such a fast track, even though it's so small. Small. Right now, let's keep it going. Let's not yo-yo off the back of this group. Let's catch up with this BMW and get past them. Got turn one all wrong. Brands Hatch turn one is actually, I feel like, one of the trickier turn ones that I can think of, just because of the elevation change and how blind it is. And, ooh, that quick drop. It's not just a downhill section. It's not just off camber a bit. It's a complete drop. And so it's a pretty it's unlike anything else, really. So it's a really unique corner that you really only practice by driving on this track. And I'm not a huge Brands Hatch kind of guy, so that turn is always tricky to me. And I want to stop going too wide with this guy very soon. There it is. Okay, it looks like we got the pass done cleanly now. We got that corner. We're up to the bumper of the Beamer in front. Just barely keeping it on the track. That is where we have gone off now once or twice. Oh, a little tag from behind is just to let me know I need to go a little bit faster through that corner. All right, the BMW getting his momentum stifled there, going down this home stretch. Uh-oh, looks like we're gonna have a bit of a run. Had to get a little bit of aggressive. I didn't want to waste the run. But as I just mentioned, turn 1 here at Brands Hatch is always really hard for me. So I had to really commit there. And I figured better keep the momentum going, better keep moving up. Because our momentum has yet to be blocked. We're still really cruising. And so if you can get on a bit of a kick here, it'll do you pretty well. So trying to keep that going as much as we can. Looks like we might have just be reaching back to our regular momentum, as now we got a car in front of us and a car to our side, so it kind of blocked in here. Got to go the flow of traffic for the next couple of corners. Too wide, a little bit of contact coming through the corner. Didn't quite leave enough room there for them. A little bit of an accident as we now look to the inside of the car in front of us. A little bit of contact. I'd like to think I came back in time to give him enough space. Too wide again through the next corner. Wow, they really move far off. The penultimate corner. Looks like we gave a little bit too much. So we're sitting just outside of 10th place now. Let's open up this corner for ourselves. Try to get a run. There's the run, there's the curb. There's the pass. All right. Setting ourselves up well now. Don't ignore the off track. All right, making our way up to this little group in front of us, which is necessary for these final 5 minutes now remaining. If we want to do anything else other than finish here in 10th place, is that we're currently sitting, leaving this guy behind us in the dust, might I say. But I at least want to battle these guys in front of us for these few final minutes, so let's catch up to them. But now that we got a little bit of wide open track, they're sitting in traffic, should be easy for us to get there by the end of the lap. Just got to remember to keep ourselves on track. That corner right there, again, being the one that usually has been catching us out, is now these guys look very big in our windshield. Or since we are racing in a British touring car at Brands Hatch, I'll do it the honor of calling it a windscreen, I believe they call it. So these cars now right in front of us in our windscreen at the end of the lap, just as we predicted. Oh, I could not really hang on to that apex there, but we're still holding on to this group going into turn 1. It looks like we see a little bit of too wide action. Makes us a little bit of room for us to sneak in. Thank you very much, sir. A little bit of an over back. Again, too wide in front of us. That Infinity really driving after our, whoa! I was going to say driver after our own heart with that aggression, and as they drive onto the grass. That part ain't me. We are not one to just automatically go into the grass, as I did not expect that guy to be right next to me, to be frank. So we bump doors a little bit. Okay, we have the outside. We're going to have the outside again. No, no, no. Let's just go single file. I don't want to lose 2 positions here. Looks like they got a little bit two-wheeled action behind us. Oh, we're sticking it like peanut butter right now. Couldn't really do anything with it, but we're still right there. We're not exactly on the bumper like we were a second ago, but we are right here. It's very possible. All right, turn 1 is not our turn. We probably have a limited amount of time, so we're gonna have to take any opportunity where we can get it. Turn 1 gave us an opportunity there. Uh-oh, it's gonna give us an opportunity for more than one pass. Bit of a huge lockup there. I oversent it. I don't know that I deserved that pass, but we got it. Really eating that whole apex there. A little bit of a bump. little bit of a bump. Let's see. That bump did not deter them at all. I thought that bump might knock them offline a little bit, and I thought they might give us the position. They did not. But it looks like our exit just good enough onto our straight here to give us enough speed. Do you think we can catch that little gruppetto? Sitting in 6th place here. Let's see, it would be great to play around with those guys for the finish. Barely keeping it on track again. It's always nice being able to drive up to other cars that are in traffic, because you know that they have to go slower because they got a car right in front of them. And then you get up to them, and then you can hardly pass them. You get up to them, and then you can't hang anymore. So 1 minute left. It looks like this will be our final lap, because we're looking at a minute 30. So even... Ooh, there's no way that the leader is 6'5", 4, 3, 2. So yeah, there's one car ahead of this little group, and there's no way he's far, like 30 seconds ahead. So it looks like this will be our final lap, as we are on the back of this group. So if we want a chance to improve our position, now's our moment. Let's stick to the inside here, because if they cannot shut us off going into this straight, there's a better than likely odd that we'll be able to hold that position going onto the straight. There it is. So we're looking at 5th place now. Fourth, third, second, yeah, okay. See, race will be over now when we cross the finish line. Nice run here. It's gonna bring us up to the inside. Ran that guy off a track. Did not really. Oh, he's coming back for us. Wow, he really made the comeback. All right, we got one opportunity here. They shut the door. They shut the door on us. Man, don't you love it when you can actually have an awesome fight with the AI? Shout out to them for actually making this a super exciting, thrilling race. Hopefully this is exciting for you. This is the final end of the moving saga. All the videos going forward are going to be created more or less in real time, as these will be, you know, the final ones that were recorded ahead of time for the move. I'm going to now take apart the rig and get ready to put it in a trailer. But anyway, thank you guys. I appreciate you guys sticking around. Hopefully we're going to do something really exciting. Haven't exactly figured out what it's going to be yet, but the first video live from the new place, hopefully going to do something exciting. Let me know what you think that might be, or what it should be. Comments below. We'll see you in the next one.